नमस्कारः। अद्य भाषा प्रवेश प्रथमभागस्य 150तमे कक्षार्थं भवतां सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। The next category is the tadarthye or tadarthye chaturthi. That is, if there is some kriya happens and that kriya is done for something, some object or some person, then you can actually use chaturthi. So this kind of chaturthi is actually called tadarthye chaturthi. So that is for sake of something where that particular kriya is happening. So example, I think already Mahodaya said that mahilebhyaha pratak sthanani lokayane santi. So lokayane santi, here santi is a kriya, exist or existing, that's a kriya. But that exist kriya is there because of the mahilas. Maybe we'll hold this example and come back to this. So basically here in this case, mahilebhyaha lokayane pratak sthanani santi. So here that sthanam exists for the sake of ladies. So here in this case it's a tadartha chaturthi. So in that case we'll be choosing chaturthi. This comes in this particular second category. Okay, and next example we'll see Pita Putraya Madhuram Anayati. So Pita Madhuram Anayati. He brings the sweet, but he mainly brings the sweet for the son. Okay, but here Anayana Kriya happens for the sake of the son. Okay, he does the Anayana Kriya of Madhuram for giving it to son. Okay. So in that case, Pita Putraya Madhuram Dadati, Madhuram Anayati, like this, Putra Shabda will get Chaturthi. So this Chaturthi is called Tadarthe Chaturthi. And next is Dronacharyaha Arjunaya Chapam Anayati. He brings Chapa to Arjuna. Again, Anayana Kriya happens because of Arjuna, for giving something to Arjuna, the Anayana Kriya happens. So Arjuna gets the Chaturthi form. And similarly, Balakaha Patanaya Vidyalayam Gachati. So, a boy goes to the school for the purpose of studying. So, here again, for studying, he goes to the school. In that case, for study, the word Patana gets the Chaturthi form, the Patanaya Vidyalayam Gachati. Okay, so these are the few examples on the Tadarthya Chaturthi. So, in simple, in English, if you want to say, wherever we use for, we can probably kind of use Chaturthi in those places. Those Chaturthis are actually categorized into the second category, that is Tadarthya or Tadarthya Chaturthi. So hope it is clear. The same way as Mahodaya said, Lokayane pratak sthanani santi mahilabhyaha. So for ladies, there is separate seats allocated for ladies. So again, this is again the allocation that kriya happens specifically for ladies. So mahilabhyaha, it gets a Chaturthi form. So hope it is clear. So we'll have very short Q&A and maybe we'll have, if possible, can you make some sentences using Tadarthya Chaturthi?
Saki Mahilaye Bhojanam Pariveshayati. Different for the ladies, she serves food.
Samyak. And another example is Mata Putraya Pakam Karoti. Again, Pakam, she does the Paka, but for the sake of for the purpose of serving to the son, so it will be Putraya. It will get Chaturthi form.
Aham Uttirnaya Pustakam Swikaroti. Will it come?
Meaning?
I bring book for getting through, for passing the exam.
Yeah, Uttirnaya Swikaromi, because it's aham.
Sorry, Swikaromi.
It's not Swikaroti.
Yeah. Aham Uttirnaya Pustakam Swikaromi.
Yes, that's right.
Anuja Udyogaya Duradesham Gachati. My elder brother goes abroad for the purpose of employment.
Samyak.
मम पुत्र्यै उपहारम् आनयामि.
पुत्र्यै.
पुत्र्यै.
Hello sir. Can we say chhatra parikshayai vidyalayam gacchati? So the student goes to the school for the exam, for writing the exam. Is that
yes?
पिता पुत्राय कङ्गणिगं कार्याणं च आनयति. Father brings computer car to his son.
सम्यक्.
पिता शिशवे क्रीडनकम् आनयति. Father brings playthings for the shishu boy, for the kid.
सम्यक्.
धन्यवादः.
सः पत्रिकायै पत्रं प्रेषयति. He sends letters to the news patrikai office. Is it like that?
Can you repeat the sentence again?
सः पत्रिकायै पत्रं प्रेषयति.
सम्यक्. He sends some papers for getting it printed in the newspaper. सम्यक्.
चित्रकारः प्रदर्शनाय चित्राणि नयति. So the artist takes the pictures for display. Is that correct?
सम्यक्.
Sir, for gifting, can we not say pradanam karoti? Paritoshakasya pradanam karoti. Is it not?
Yeah, pradanam. It's again a dana kriya, right? Now we can say
that word is appropriate. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
धन्यवादः.
शासनं महिलाभ्यः विद्यालयं निर्माणयति. Government built a school for girls.
Yeah, it's a nirmati, not nirmanayati.
Nirmati.
Yeah.
Okay. शासनं महिलेभ्यः विद्यालयं निर्माति.
महिलाभ्यः विद्यालयं निर्माति.
महिलाभ्यः.
अहं धनं स्वीकराय वित्तकोशं गच्छामि. I go to the bank to bring cash, take cash.
You have to say either dhana svikaranaaya or dhanasya svikaranaaya, not dhanam svikaranaaya.
Oh, okay. अहं धनस्य स्वीकरणाय वित्तकोशं गच्छामि.
वित्तकोशं गच्छामि. सम्यक्.
व्यासमुनिः शुकाय श्रीमद्भागवतम् अध्यापितवान्. Is it correct? Vyasamuni taught Srimad Bhagavatam to Sri Shuka.
Samyak.
Okay, I think that's all about all the answers for this exercise. This is good attempt. Okay, so now for these two categories, okay, there are other categories also there. We will see them later. But before that, before we move on to the other categories, so how do we make questions for these sentences? Okay, first one, dana or arpana kriya. We'll be using commonly used ones are like the chaturthi forms of kim shabda, like kasmai, kabhyam, kebhyaha in pumlinga and napumsakalinga, and similarly kasyai, kabhyam, kabhyaha in strilinga. Okay, those words are actually used in general to make questions for these first chaturthi. Like example, Indraha kasmai shaktiyayudham dattavan. Indraha karnaya shaktiyayudham dattavan. Similarly, Mata kasmai bhiksham dadati. Mata bhikshukaya bhiksham dadati. Putraha kasmai phalam dadati. Or if you know that the gender is feminine, you can use putraha kasyai phalam dadati. Putraha matre phalam dadati. And similarly, Rogi kasmai dhanyavadam samarpayati. Rogi vaidyaya dhanyavadam samarpayati. Okay, for this first category, we will be using the kim shabda forms.
For the second category, we can use kasmai. Same kim forms you can use. Example, Pita kasmai madhuram anayati. Pita putraya madhuram anayati. And kasmai chapam anayati. Arjunaya chapam anayati. And so on. We can actually use even kasmai vidyalayam gacchati. Patanaya vidyalayam gacchati. That's also fine. But especially for the second category, we don't use kim shabda forms. Even if you use kim shabda forms, there is no issue. Grammatically it is correct. But still, the most popular form is, the most popular word is kimartham. Okay, kimartham is generally used for the second category of chaturthi. Example, Pita kimartham madhuram anayati. Pita putraya madhuram anayati. Dronacharyaः किमर्थं चापम् आनयति. अर्जुनाय चापम् आनयति. बालकः किमर्थं विद्यालयं गच्छति. बालकः पठनाय विद्यालयं गच्छति. Okay, the question word for the first category, for all the categories, is of course the kim shabda rupas we can use, and especially for the second one we can actually use with the word kimartham. And kimartham can be used, it's just, you can take it as an avyayam. It doesn't have any lingam or any gender or any number. It doesn't have any vachanam and lingam. You can use it for any gender and number. So Pita kimartham madhuram anayati, kimartham vidyalayam gacchati, kimartham devalayam, kimartham pujam karoti. You can use kimartham for anything. In short, in English it is translated as why. Okay, why? For example, Pita kimartham madhuram anayati. Why does the father bring madhuram? And similarly, Dronacharyaः Arjunaya kimartham chapam anayati. Why does the Dronacharya bring chapa? The same way, Balakaः kimartham vidyalayam gacchati. Why does the boy go to the school? Okay, the translation is generally done by, it is used as kimartham and it is translated as why in English. Okay, that's for the second category. Okay, and there is one more third category we'll see in short, and we'll end the session. It's already 8:28. That is on namaha prayoge. So that's a third category. So wherever we wanted to use the word namaha and give our salutations to someone, that receiver of that particular salutation will get the chaturthi form. Example, if you want to say namaha to deva, you can say devaya namaha. And if you want to say namaha for guru, you can say gurave namaha. Okay, and examples are like krishnaya namaha and agnaye namaha and gurubhyaha namaha. Okay, so whenever you want to use namaha, you can actually use chaturthi form. Krishnaya namaha, devaya namaha, devyai namaha, agnaye namaha, gurubhyaha namaha, sarvebhyaha namaha. So you can use chaturthi forms when we use namaha. So not only namaha, there are other words we generally use it when we recite mantras like swaha or swasti and a few other words actually we have. For in those cases we also use chaturthi forms. And this is actually, this particular chaturthi happens because of a particular word like namaha, swasti or swaha and so on. Because of a particular words, we call this particular chaturthi vibhakti as upapada chaturthi, because it happens because of some word present in the sentence like namaha or swasti or swaha. Okay, because of that we get chaturthi. It is upapada chaturthi, and top two categories are the karaka chaturthi. Okay, with that we will end today's session, but there are few more categories we have in the same for chaturthi. We will see them in the tomorrow's session. Okay, so maybe we will do one thing. We'll just end the class with examples of namaha, and we will end this class. So anybody would like to attempt? And
Hari Om, is it correct? Aham Lalitayai Namaha.
No.
Namami.
Lalitayai Namaha is
Namami.
Lalitam Namam. Yeah, Lalitam Namami is the right form, but there will not get chaturthi. If you use Namami or Namati forms, we will not get chaturthi. Only for Namaha word, we will get chaturthi.
Only Namaha.
Shivaya Namaha.
Vishnave Namaha. Salutations to
Uttama.
Matre Namaha.
सर्वेभ्यः नमः सर्वेभ्यः नमः
Lakshmi Namaha.
Vasudevaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namah.
Samyak.
Pitre Namaha.
Sir, if I have to say salutations to all gurus, will it be Sarvebhyaha Gurubhyaha Namaha?
Yes.
Devyai Namaha.
Govindaya Namaha.
Samyak. The Sankshepa, we have completed Lalya Pratyaya. We have completed 34th lesson. And then we started with Chaturthi Vibhakti. We have seen all the forms of Chaturthi Vibhakti. And we have seen 3 prayogas of Chaturthi Vibhakti. One is the Dana or Arpana Kriya. When that happens, the receiver can generally express it in the Chaturthi Vibhakti. And for Tadartham, if the Kriya is done for the sake of somebody or something, that particular object or person is represented in the Chaturthi. The question word for this is Kimartham. And answer we generally use it with Chaturthi. And the next one is the Namaha Prayoga. During Namaha Prayoga also we get a Chaturthi example, Devaya Namaha. So with that, we end the session today. And there are few more things we need to discuss on the same Prayogas again. Plus, we'll see few more new Prayogas also tomorrow in the next class. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching this video online. If you have any queries or if you want to interact with teachers or course students, please log into forum.Sanskrit.Today, or you can even join our Telegram group. You can find the link for the Telegram group in the course page. And subscribe to this channel Sanskrit.Today to watch more videos like this, and share this video with your friends and interested people or group. And make use of the comment section if you have any queries or feedback or suggestions about this session or the series. And finally, click on the like button if you like it. Thank you all for watching this video online. Let us meet in the next session. Dhanyawadaha.